Write the equation of the parabola in intercept form that has a root at -4, 0, an axis of symmetry at x equals 1, and goes through the point 5, 11. The first thing we want to do is create a sketch with the root at -4, 0 and showing the axis of symmetry at x equals 1. First we plot -4, 0, and then we sketch in the axis of symmetry at x equals 1. Because your axis of symmetry is equidistant from both roots, notice that you're 5 units away from the first root. So if we move 5 units to find the other root, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would be at x equals 6, 0. So we're going to use our two roots to begin our equation in factored form. Remember that intercept form and factored form are the same. So our first root, if x is -4, if I add 4 to -4, I would have a factor equaling 0. So x plus 4 is your first factor. What would your next factor be? X, if you have a 6 and you subtract 6, then your factor would equal 0. And don't forget, right now we don't know what the stretch is. So our equation is y equals a, which is your structure or compression, times the factor x plus 4 times the factor x minus 6. Notice right now there are 3 things we don't know. We don't know y, we don't know a, and we don't know the x value. If we can have an equation where there's only one unknown, it's very easy to solve. So let's look at this. We know that we have a point 5, 11, so we have an x and y value. X is 5 and y is 11. So everywhere you see an x and y, let's substitute. Y is 11, x is 5, x is 5. Now it's time to solve. 5 plus 4 is 9, times 5 minus 6 is -1, times a equals 11. 9 times -1 is -9, times a is -9a equals 11. We're solving for a, so we'll divide both sides by -9. So a equals -11/9. But notice the question is, write the equation of the parabola in intercept form. So we need to go back to our initial equation where we were trying to find a, and now substitute a is -11/9 times the factor x plus 4 times the factor x minus 6. You can always check your answer by entering into the graphing calculator your equation and look to see, is your root truly at -4, 0? Is your other root at 6, 0? And looking at your table, is 5, 11 included in your parabola? So that's a way to double check your work.